You know that tiny voice that shows up when everything's quiet? The one that whispers, "Turn left, don't say that," or you already know the answer. That's your intuition, and most of the time, you probably ignore it because we live in a world that teaches us to check everything twice. We Google it, we ask a friend, we wait for proof. But what if, just for a moment, you stopped thinking and actually listened? It usually starts with small, almost unnoticeable things. You think of someone and then a few seconds later they text you. You get a weird, unsettled feeling before walking into a room and later find out there was some major tension in there all along. Or maybe you hesitate before taking what looks like a perfect opportunity on paper, and later you realize exactly why it didn't feel right for you. Coincidence? Or is it something deeper, something quieter, trying to get your attention? See, intuition doesn't shout, it doesn't chase you down the street, it just waits patiently for you to get quiet enough to finally hear it. We're taught from a young age to trust logic, the brain, the checklist, the 5-year plan, but intuition speaks a completely different language. It's not made of words or spreadsheets. It's made of a deep sense of knowing, and here's the secret: your body almost always feels it first. That knot in your stomach when something's off, that warmth that spreads through your chest when something feels absolutely right, that is your oldest, most primal intelligence. It's older than thought, older than reason. Yet we brush it off, we overthink, we doubt, we ask the universe for signs. Meanwhile, our intuition is just sitting there thinking, "I literally am the sign." So what happens when you actually start listening? Your life starts to flow in a different way. You stop trying to force things that just aren't meant for you. You stop begging the world for clarity because suddenly it starts to find you. The people you meet, the timing of events, the opportunities that line up seemingly out of nowhere, they all start to feel like alignment. And it's not magic. It's simply what happens when your choices finally match your inner truth. Your intuition is like an inner GPS, but it doesn't show you the entire map from start to finish. It just gives you the very next turn, and honestly, that's all you ever really need. Of course, sometimes it gets messy. Sometimes your intuition will tell you to walk away from the job, the friendship, even a relationship, and your logical brain will scream, "Are you crazy? This makes no sense." But if you've ever ignored that gut feeling and paid the price for it later, then you already know how loud regret sounds compared to that initial, quiet whisper. Following your intuition isn't about being right all the time, it's about being real with yourself. It leads you toward peace, not perfection. So what if you decided to live differently, starting today? To trust that soft, quiet voice, even when it doesn't make logical sense just yet. You'd spend so much less time chasing what isn't yours, and more time flowing effortlessly toward what is. You'd stop over-explaining, over-apologizing, and overthinking, because deep down, you'd just know. And then one day, you'd look back and realize that every single time you listened to that voice, life got a little lighter. And every time you didn't, the noise just got louder. Ultimately, intuition isn't some special gift only a few people have. It's a memory of who you really are before the world told you to doubt yourself. And once you start trusting it again, you won't need signs, you won't need validation, and you won't need proof from anyone else. You will just know. So the next time that little voice whispers something soft and certain in a moment of stillness, don't silence it. That's your future self trying to guide you home. Thanks so much for watching. If this resonated with you, I'd love it if you like this video and subscribe for more content just like this.